is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Here's a like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, hit that subscribe. Please, if you can, hit that like button right now. We're going to talk about ONDO. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, and I do have a request for already Cardano. A lot of fun things to do. This is the best channel in the crypto space. Come on over, hit that bell all notification. We're so close to 2K subscribers. I can't wait. Let's go. And I got a raffle and a surprise for actual money, maybe cryptocurrency. I'm going to see how I do it differently this time. But come on over, hit the bell all notification. You know, I did one thing here, and it was kind of wild. It was kind of funny, and I didn't go over this yet. So I want to go over it now. But let's listen to what Wall Street Pete has to say.
Holy cow, look at my economy. Look at Bitcoin go. Look at Bitcoin go. Should I buy? Should I buy? And I said, no, you'll know when's the right time. You'll know. Well, this is what I was talking about.
61
Just
cents.
literally a day later. 61 cents. What a bargain. By economy. The Web3 Ethereum layered project talking about saving on fees. The Web3, the future of the internet.
That was the time to buy, and if you know, my economy went all the way to $1 pretty much, and we know what happens when cryptocurrencies have problems. But we talked about this breakout possibility, and I did say if we did break out, I believe a 78,000 Bitcoin price is coming. Well, we just did technical analysis, and I just found out that an 81,000 price instead seems to be coming, and I found that to be very, very interesting. So I'm going to talk more about that and show you how that may be on the table. Let's get that in right now, Bitcoin, and we're going to go to the Bitstamp. But I want to show you where I'm getting this from because it kind of blew my mind pretty much. And remember this pattern I did here? Symmetrical triangle pattern I said was an ascending triangle pattern. I did believe it could break out, and this would be the most likely scenario all the way up to 78,000. Well, we did a little bit of some TA here, and the last move that we got, we pumped pretty significant from here all the way through to about here. So actually, I do have an update similar to this move. I actually have a less of a price here. This may be exactly 80,000, and maybe that's why I just found the mistake, and the title says 81. This may actually be 80,000. I feel like the rest of the TA guys, I don't like to be like them. Wall Street Pete likes to be different, but the more and more I'm paying attention, this is the real price here. Is that where we're getting the 78? So, wow. So 79.5, maybe that's the real price. I'm going to have to change my updated, but 79.5, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, just particularly about if we were to do our math here, we are 79.5, yeah. So 79,500. I do apologize. I'm going to fix the title. It says 81,400. The price is 79,400. That is the price where I believe cryptocurrency Bitcoin will go. Yes, we did talk about a possible 55,000 fall. But breaking news this morning, a couple days ago, excuse me, not this morning. We're breaking it down this morning. Coinbase cleared in a lawsuit over cryptocurrency transactions, and Coinbase Crypto Exchange has achieved a significant victory in an ongoing lawsuit. The United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit ruled in favor of Coinbase, confirming that secondary sales of cryptocurrencies on its platform do not violate the Securities Exchange Act. Good morning to you, Gary. Don't have to tell you to hit the like and subscribe. So, looking at some news, and a lot of people, I do notice a lot of exciting people, a lot of YouTubers are saying 80,000 is coming. Maybe they're reading this article. Very annoying. It's April 8th. I did not change my back dig there. The time is going so fast, and I do believe this is possible. I do believe this is very possible. I was reading this, and now that I'm looking at it, I went from 81.5 to 79.5, and I think that's where we go. We break that just before 80,000. You may want to take some profits at 79.5. So you can see here 2 days ago, we talked about this. It'll break out hard. And that's exactly what that title said. So we'll talk about things of that nature. And more importantly, look at this Bitcoin halving. I don't know if you can see it very well, but we're right here. And it's pretty wild because if you pay close attention to it, this right here is going to take us a lot higher. If you see right here, we got a big dip. Maybe we get that as the halving's coming. And a lot of people don't realize we could be priced in. Bitcoin halving is in like 12, 10 days, 11 days. Very important to understand that. So watch what's going on with the Bitcoin halving here coming into 2024. When we get to 2025, that pretty much indicates, as you could watch here every single time, right in the middle of the next year or the first quarter. You can see it's about the first quarter of the new year here. Well, the first quarter every time seems to be pretty high. And I'm excited for that. You can see where we are right now in 2024 and how much growth we have coming. It's about 150,000 Bitcoin right here. So I do believe that somewhere around here is 150,000, coming into October. So get excited. You're invited. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And by economy, what you could do by dollar cost averaging, and people don't understand. I bought by economy at 77 cents, It was trading about 80, literally in minutes after. We're up $400 on the day, 21% of return about by economy. And you can see it was trading much higher at that time. So you can understand, calculate how much we have and all that fun stuff. It's great. But trading at 93 cents, that's where we were at. And dollar cost averaging, buying at 77 cents, I still had an average buy-in at 45 cents. Imagine that. So that's how powerful dollar cost averaging is. I'm trying to explain to people. And like I said, a lot of things are happening here. Even Ethereum, pay attention. Ethereum does have, look at a parabolic move. This is in the last few hours on this chart. And this is a sign, ladies and gentlemen. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Ethereum ETF. I think I said Bitcoin ETF this morning. I apologize. Short video preparing for this video. Explaining to you we're coming live. We thought 78K. Well, 79,400 is the price. How I believe that ONDO, the ONDO Finance, and I did buy more, how this is cooking up for a recipe for the next leg up. And I am super excited on how this is panning out. Because I'll tell you right now, this, my friends, is going to be most likely something to the next move. And I'm going to keep this here for you. This is ONDO Finance, real world assets, RWAs. If you want to learn more about it, we did a video yesterday speaking about it, or no, Saturday, 2 days ago. So check out the last video. RWAs, very important. We talked about it. Do your own research. None of this is financial advice. So gentlemen, twice as nice talking about ONDO. And you can see what's happening here. I do love ONDO, real world assets. How many trillions of dollars could there be in real world assets? Well, there's trillions and trillions upon trillions. The money will never stop. So looking at a huge cup and handle coming in here for ONDO. This is just the hourly. But if you're looking at the 4 hourly, you can see where this is all coming into play, how we're getting a nice loop coming in. Nice, beautiful higher low consideration here. This, you don't have a lot of history on this chart, but creating new higher lows in the long-term time frame here. And we're looking at particularly some bullish divergence coming in. Nice cup and handle come through. You could probably get your ONDO all the way up to about 90 cents coming in here before another probably pullback, but we'll see what happens. I see an upward W coming. I see a cup. I see the handle come down. Perhaps this is about where we go. Maybe we do come and test all the way to 94 cents again. That would be fantastic. If that does occur, somewhere around the 94, it'll come back down, give me a handle to about here. Then the next leg up, we're talking about a 106 repeat. That's about exactly where I pulled us up to. What would I be doing? Hoping and seeing if we can create new higher lows. I do believe this asset coming in will be hundreds of dollars. So don't be surprised if this thing is trading in the dollar range and just keeps going like Injective. I don't know if anyone watched Injective Protocol. That was similar to what I think this is going to do. It's not going to stop. It's going to keep moving. You can see the history already, what's going on. We bought it at 58 cents. Dollar cost average in. You can see how the new creating new higher lows is so important. Big V-like shape recovery here. We were looking for something similar here, but we do kind of have it right there. We'll see what happens if we can continue creating those new higher lows even here at this point in time. So I'm expecting 89 to 94 cents ONDO and a repeat of the 106 if we can finish the daily above either one of these. Like I said, cup and handle come in. Anyone want to do a particular asset? And as soon as I said it, Gary beat me to the punch. Didn't even see that comment. Good morning, Hot Wheels, to you. And let's check it out, Gary. I want to do Cardano because I did have someone ask me for that. Change the update and go to Cardano. So we're going to do Jasmy, ONDO, and Cardano. And wow. Isn't this the last TA I gave everybody? And I said, pay attention, definitely to mention that Jasmy will come all the way up and then come down. And pay attention to this right shoulder here. Fucking TA is amazing. Yeah, hide your kids' ears. But this is the channel. I did not do this. I didn't know Gary was going to ask. Well, if I knew Gary was going to be on the live, I would have known Gary would have asked. Does anybody see the TA that I did here? Go watch the video, Jasmy. If this wasn't exactly as predicted, then I don't know what the F this is. Holy shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we do for you. This was exactly a video that we did last time, and I don't want to harp on it too long, but I did explain to you creating new high lows. Here's the head. Here's the right shoulder on this 4 hourly, and I did explain to a lot of people that I expected an upward W. So that's exactly what's happening here. Getting a little bit of resistance coming in. It does look like that. Get a little bit of a down spout. But this is pretty impressive. You can see we got to break above the 0.022, how important that is. Once we can finish a daily candle above the 0.22, we could be creating an upward W, getting us all the way even further. And what was that price? It was 2.5 cents. We talked about it. So I do actually remember this very, very clear. This was weeks and weeks and maybe a month ago. I don't even know exactly the time frame, but damn. Talk about some fucking excellent technical analysis. My name is Wall Street Pete, and you don't call me Wall Street P for no reason, but that's pretty exciting. So Jasmy talking about 2.5 cents coming all the way up. Do we retest that? That's going to be yet to be determined. But what's happening is the more and more you test something, the more of a chance you're going to actually break it. So once we get to this part, which obviously if I cleared all of everything, you can see what I'm talking about. Remove the drawings, and coming up here, test. This is probably the biggest test of the price, which is 2.5 there. So we're almost already at there. So this is going to be going parabolic when this goes. We're not even talking about 2.5 cents here. We could be talking about much higher of a price. So pretty exciting. Let's take a peek here, breaking it down from a different perspective here, because this is something else. Last big wick move here was this. Sideways boring action has pretty much continued here. And I'm going to blow a couple people's minds. So maybe we do Jasmy in the title here, but this is our next opportunity. This is our next big price. If this does continue to happen, you're going to see 3 cents all the way to almost 3.2 mark. This is going to be a big deal. Just want people to understand boring sideways action. We're now finally getting the next leg up. A little bit of an upward W here for Jasmy. Got to pay attention to everything in, but these altcoins are starting to move, and you can start seeing what's happening. Bull flag after bull flag, up and down, high volatile waves, getting a little minute here. You can see probably exponential moving average is probably getting tight action here. I'm trying to remove indicators that aren't there. And what's happening is the dominance. You can see, and I called what exactly is happening before I seen it. Tight, bullish flag coming in. You can see this ribbon is flipping bullish, just like this one did here. If you can see, we flipped right there. What happened? We got a nice big wick to the upside. So the current exact next leg up, probably from about here, if you want to be more precise. We could get another move somewhere around here. This doesn't mean exactly going to happen because we got to find the vibe. We got to find a lot of different things here going on. But yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. The first was just some levels here for the leg. The first leg coming through is about 2.5 cents. We talked about that very beginning of this video for Jasmy. So this is the Jasmy asset, Jasmy token, Japanese Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it. That's about the first resistance coming in, 2.5 cents. We talked about that. And then that's when you'll see we'll really get cooking. I do expect Jasmy price to come all the way through to here. So trying to keep it quick and simple. Let's get on to the next asset. I did say we're going to talk about Cardano as the next one. ONDO looking fantastic. Everything's looking to start to emulate itself. Getting to the 4 hour here immediately. The first thing I see before I do anything is a nice double bottom for Cardano. Very bullish first divergence pattern here I see. Pretty exciting for that, right? You can tell the last few times we've done that, well, we already could see the last few times we've done that, well, what happened? We've gotten a nice pull to the upside. You can see that is definitely a replica of each one. Maybe a little different here, but this is very similar. Maybe, yeah, very similar. I like them. So you can see 1, 2, 3. What happened? Come on, baby, do it, baby. 5, 6, 7 times. Just fooling around, having a good day. It's wonderful. It's great to be alive in cryptocurrency. What happens here is Cardano gets boring. Cardano gets very boring. A lot of people just say, fuck this crypto asset. I want to get something that's moving, right? Something big like Biconomy went from 58 cents, particularly 58 cents. just like where Cardano's stuck at. And what happens? Well, you get out. You say, I'm sick and tired of this shit, and you go into that asset. Well, what's going to happen to Cardano next is going to piss you off, because what's going to happen next is we're going to come right back to them, test that 80 cents. You can see there's resistance coming in. We're a little high on that. There's definitely some type of resistance right about here, but it's saying we could pump all the way back through, and this is what I'm saying here about the 76.5, 77. That makes more sense to me, to be honest. I am looking at that price, and I do understand that that was a big problem. You can see same thing happen here. What happened? We fell down, got that cup and handle exactly, and I want to get rid of the indicator here to show you what you're looking at. We're talking about Cardano this morning. And what does a cup and handle look like, Pete? You keep talking about that. That's exactly what a cup and handle is. That's one of the most bullish things you could see. And when I show you when Biconomy was doing that, I'll show you in a second. Maybe you're doing a little bit of learning this morning, and this is what we do. Beautiful cup and handle. Hit the like and subscribe if you have to do so. It's very important. Look how important that is. And what do we got? Daryl in the house. Daryl wants to know if we can do SPA. Yes, we can, sir. Daryl, I have no problem doing that. You just need to be patient. I got you, my brother, but most of us are working today. It's Monday. I understand that as well. Double bottom pattern, looking to get to retest the 76. The more and more we retest, more of a chance, as you can see coming in, we'll finally break it. So we did test right here. Our problem was 64 cents. Finally broke above here. Another cup and handle inside a cup and handle. So maybe you are learning a lot about patterns this morning. And then that was finally the break off. I've talked about this many times. This is exactly what ONDO is doing, or whatever crypto asset we just did, Jasmy. So cup and handle's coming into a cup and handle. Now you can see what's going on. Upward W. Where's my upward W? It's right here. And then major resistance is probably right here at 76, 77 cents. That's what Cardano does. So let's get into it. I love the people who follow us. I love you guys very much. You guys are awesome. I don't want to keep you waiting too much. So SPA. Can we find out where this asset is? Can we get a good crypto thing here moving? And speaking of Uniswap, because I see Uniswap all over this. SPA, do we get the right one? That's very important for us to find. SPA. We'll do US Tether if we can get that on there, and make sure we found the right one. He said currently 31 cents, and that would not be the particular SPA that you were talking about. 31 cents, right? Is it Sparta? Is that what we're looking at? Is it Sparta? Is that why? Because that wouldn't particularly look at it either. Thank you, sir. No problem. This is what we do for you. You hit the like, subscribe, you follow. We can go over your crypto asset once we find the son of a bitch, right? That is definitely what we do. Is it a Polygon? Is that what it is? Where can I go? Bybit? Gate.io? Maybe that's it. Is it Space? Is that what it is? You got to help me out. What is the ticker SPA? So this is what we do. We put the SPA in, and now I need to find out exactly what platform or what we could use it on. The Space, that's definitely, let's go SPA USD. No, it's SPARX. That's why. That's what I need to know. So right now we're currently at 2 cents, just barely under 2 cents. So 31 cents you wrote down, and that's what's got me a little screwed up here. So please, Daryl, explain with everyone what you're looking at. Total crypto market cap, while he does that, is at 2.7 trillion. Let's get a little bit of a free refresh, see where we're at. Still 2.7 trillion, very exciting. But speaking of Uniswap, I wanted to get over this real quick. Some news is what we do for you. Hit the like and subscribe. Uniswap surpasses 2 trillion in a lifetime. Trading volume challenging leading centralized exchanges. I'm a big fan of decentralized, the opposite of what all this means. But let's talk about that. Lifetime trading, I thought about it. I was like, who gives a shit, right? Anybody could do lifetime trading and talk about trillions. But what happened was, not only did they do that in the first 42 months, which took a while, the platform managed to secure its second trillion in trading volume in just under 24 months. In the last 2 years, less than that, demonstrating robust growth despite increasing competition within the decentralized exchange landscape. It makes a lot of sense what they're talking about. I'm pretty excited for that, and that's what's got me going nuts. So, that's exciting right there. We're going to talk about that. Daryl did confirm, and I do thank you so much. You're appreciated. And this is SPARX, if we were to say correctly. So I need a sip of water. I didn't buy the dip, but I need a sip. You can see here what's going on is we are finding ourselves here over and over looking at this. It is ascending, and you can see on the 4-hourly. I don't know how much time frame we have on this particular chart. Let me see if we get the Bitcoin dominance up real quick. Exponential. Bitcoin dominance, you can see here, looking at the 4-hourly, it's on the bottom. You can see that the Bitcoin dominance has gone sideways, and it's been really up at this price point from October of 2023. So October, you got to say to yourself, Well, let's pay attention to that. That was 2 months ago for the new year. We're 4 months into the new year. We're talking about a half a year of sideways boring Bitcoin supply, Bitcoin dominance really high here. This is really significant. A lot of people won't tell you about that or talk about it, but that's a big deal for the altcoin season to occur. So big news there. Just looking at that alone. Now let's get into the crypto asset itself. I'm just trying to understand and break down what is happening, so we've yet to follow or really touch base with any of this stuff. Getting this right now, and as I sit here and look, we do have the exponential moving average, and every time I am bullish, I do have this yellow here getting ready to flip. You can see that the yellow band flipped. We went bullish really high. We are now coming down, consolidating, and this seems to be getting a double M rejection pattern. But we'll have to find out here if we are exploding to the upside. Mr. Darrell, as he explained and asked for us to go over for him. And I feel like we didn't go over Cardano correctly, did we? Yeah, we did at Cardano pretty good. We're looking at this major resistance here. This is a big problem, this price area for. Talking about just 2 cents. So 2 cents is a big issue. He said we came all the way to about 3. There's about 2.7 on this chart. 2 cent and 3/4 just about. You can see what's going on, right? Getting big major resistance. What happens here? Well, people took profits. People got in possibly all the way down here. Who the hell knows, right? We're talking about 0.005 of a cent. This reminds me of Jasmy. Speaking of Jasmy, this is very, very similar. Don't know much of the utility or much about this. It was just for Darrell. He requested. He's a subscriber of ours, follower of ours, and that's what we do. So right now, what I'm receiving is a big downtrend, a bunch of downtrends. As I do receive some type of a bullish pattern, though, bullish flag here coming in. You can see uptrend is weak. Uptrend is weak. This is a 4-hourly time frame, and this is what we'll be paying close attention if I was in this chart, in this trade right now. Is something similar to here. I want to know when do we get this breakdown, because that'll be the first sign. And if I were to pay attention to this part right here, this was my bearish momentum here without looking at the downtrend as weak is this. I'm concerned about this. What's going to happen is they're getting into Bitcoin, and I do expect another double bottom. So you're looking at 1.5 cent almost coming down here. Very bearish momentum, not financial advice, but if you see here, a big double top M, and we're getting some sideways. So we have to really pay attention to this. This is your uptrend. This is your downtrend. If I had to guess, I would say, yes, we're going to come down a little more first. You can see here, there's 2 big obstacles to overcome, and these are your big obstacles, and this is when you'll know what's happening. This is when you'll get a better understanding. So this is what I do for myself. This is what I would do for you. So if I was trading this particular asset, what would I be doing? I would be paying close attention to all of this. And right there, that's your money lines. So if we are breaking down, and I want people to really get this, this is not financial advice. So gentleman twice is mother effing nice. If we start breaking down below there, that's a problem. That's your, obviously, I mean, at that point in time, a lot of people would say, well, that's common sense, sir. If we're down that far, that's a big issue. But I want you to understand that we're looking at a 4-hourly candle. If the 4-hourly candle starts coming down, as you can see, it's getting heavy here, and we break below this pattern, you can already tell that's an issue. We'll continue to come down. We hope support comes down to here. But if we break that, it's going to ultimately become worse, and we're going to find a price over here. So that's what I'm explaining. That's the bearish scenario. I hate when I do that there. Hit a button real quick. The bullish scenario now can take us all the way back to retest. Now, the only way we're going to find ourselves doing that is if we finish a 4-hourly candle, which you can see here to the right, 3 hours and 13 minutes. So in 3 hours and 13 minutes, I got a new candle here. Do we break above this line? We're much closer to breaking this line than we are breaking this particular area, which is right here in this pattern. So you can see here, this is the top of the pattern, this is the bottom of the pattern. We have more room for the bottom, but we're closer to breaking out here. So we could finish a candle above here at this price. We will be pretty exciting and heading back to the upside to retest that. So that's very important. Pay attention for SPA. I spent a little bit of time on it for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Hit the like button. You're welcome very much. And not SPA price. I don't know what it was exactly, but this is this could be the, I just got off it, didn't I? Here it is. This is SPA USD that we jumped on, SpareX, and it's based off the US dollar. So if you can somehow get that traded, you can see it's still going to move along the same exact one. If it's trading 3 cents, it's similar. This is a bearish pattern. I do believe we come down and through. So anybody paying attention to that, that's something I wanted to talk about regardless. You're welcome. I hope it does help. I hope it, because it will correlate in the price. But getting back to Bitcoin now, you can see what's happening here. We're talking about this. What do we have to do? Well, we have to break above this all-time high of 39 and what is it, 39.6, 39.7. That is the peak of the crypto price here. So, but we're looking pretty good. Upward W is looking strong. Will we get another price down? What could happen? Before I leave you with this, I do think that this is what's happening right now. I do think that we'll come retest that 37.98, whatever the hell it was. I screwed it up. We're going to come back down and retest 70,000, 71,000, and then that's when we're going to lift off again. And that's probably where you're going to see this price for Bitcoin. So I do believe that this is the next kind of move. You can see what's happening. You see a pump all the way to about right about here, all-time highs, excuse me, right there. What'll happen? Well, we do have to be careful. There'll be a double top formation happening there, but it does come down. I think it hits this triangle support. And if we do come into it again, that would be a different conversation. That would be talking about a fake out. But I do believe we do hit support here right around the 70,000, 71, and then pump back through. So this is interesting. My name is Wall Street Pete Sickdo in crypto. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Used to work on New York, on Wall Street in New York, excuse me. And I love to go here every single day. I lived in Belford at the time, New Jersey. I used to take the Belford, New York waterways. It used to take me across $650 a month at the time. Worked there for about a decade, and I couldn't wait to go there every day. I had this around on my badge, around my neck, and I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. Every day I would wake up. Can you imagine waking up 19, 18, 20 years old and just excited to go to work? It's like I couldn't wait to be in New York. I couldn't wait to get away from Jersey. Right? Anyone else probably feels that way too. But my name is Wall Street Pete Sickdo Crypto. We are the Wolves of Wall Street. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Talk about cryptocurrency, all coins for you, not financial advice. But I do appreciate you guys very much. Shiba Inu is making a run. We do have a lot of crypto assets. It's altcoin season, seems like. And I love you guys very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael Morris. I see you in the super chat. And I thank you very much. And I am going golfing tomorrow. Why? Because it's about to be 75 degrees tomorrow. So if anybody is interested, let's go golfing. Woo! It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in cryptocurrency. My name is Wall Street Pete Sickdo in crypto. You have a wonderful day, guys. Smash that like button. I'll see you in the next live, and I'll see you in the next video.